There's no middle ground in the debate over genetically modified foods.
There's maybe a romantic idea of agriculture the way it was done 100 years ago as being the thought of that's the way farmers should do agriculture today, and I think that's not realistic.
From the farm to the House floor.
Fact is, the scientific consensus on the safety of genetically engineered products is utterly overwhelming.
What's the problem with letting consumers know what they're buying?
The arguments pit the largest players in the nation's food and agriculture industries against organic farmers and some consumer groups.
In my world, and what I believe is the right thing to do for food security, for feeding people, for the health of the environment, and for our own health, genetic engineering is not part of that picture.
The Food and Drug Administration already regulates food from genetically engineered plants to ensure that they are safe to eat and doesn't require labeling. In a rare behind-the-scenes tour at the agricultural biotech company Monsanto, experts explained how genetically modified seeds are engineered to have certain traits such as resistance to some herbicides or tolerance to drought conditions.
The reality is farmers need tools. They need better seed, they need tools to help manage pests, and the planet's growing, the climate is getting more challenging, and so then the question gets down to what kind of tools do farmers need in order to feed a growing planet?
The majority of the country's corn and soybean crop is already now genetically modified. Agribusinesses worry mandatory labels will spook consumers. But labeling proponents say there's still too much that's unknown about GMOs, one factor that's driving customers to seek out organic foods.
We grow what we grow because we know it sells at market. The fact that we're growing means that people are getting into this pretty well.
Next summer, Vermont stands to be the first state to enact a law requiring labels on foods that contain GMOs, unless the bill pending in the Senate passes. As currently written, that law will stop Vermont's labeling and prevent other states from following suit. Tracy Brown, Associated Press, St. Louis.